Hey guys, it's Nancy Piccolo, and I think I'm gonna do a lesson video. Once upon a time, somebody asked me to do vibrato on piccolo, but at that time, I wasn't sure how to quite teach you how to do vibrato on piccolo. It's basically the same as flute. If you can do vibrato on flute, you can do it on piccolo. It just takes practice, time, and energy. Now obviously more air. But let's see. Vibrato on piccolo is harder, obviously. And you really need a good diaphragm and like a good lungs and breath of air to do this. Vibrato is actually where you change the pace of which you blow air. Like you blow air and you cut it off, blow air, cut it off, blow air, cut it off. So like, here it kind of sounds like a trill, but it's not. It's still the same note. It still registers as the same note, but it's just the air. The air was going in and out. Now, some people actually do the vibrato, the in and out air. I first was taught vibrato by, here's how they literally describe it. You know when you're nervous and you're like shaking? You kind of have to do the same with your breath, and you have to change it's in your throat kind of, you gotta shake a little bit. I don't know. Kind of like you're growling. Like when you're nervous and you can barely hold a note. Like when you're playing and it's your big solo and you can barely hold a note. Kind of like that. Like you're barely holding on to the note, but it's still registering and playing through perfectly fine. It is possible. I know a lot of people who say that it isn't possible. It really is. It takes practice, and I don't know really how else to describe it other than it's just like you're shaking kind of. I do it like I'm shaking. Like I physically, sometimes you can see me physically start shaking a little bit in order to make it shake. But it's really you just wavering that note. Like, act like this. Like my hand right here, this line. That's the actual, how do I describe it? Like here's the wavelength of the note, okay? So you're playing it and it's a straight line. Straight, completely through. But when you do vibrato, it wavers. It kind of wiggles. It wiggles. It turns from a straight line to a squiggly. And that's basically what you kind of want to do with it. You're taking your stream of air that is straight, and you are wavering that stream of air. You can do it on any note, so your embouchure really doesn't help, but you do want a strong embouchure no matter what note you're doing on the octave. I'm talking with my hands too much. But so you have your octave scales, and you can do vibrato on any note, but it's just, you need a strong embouchure and strong support system to do it. I suggest first getting your vibrato down on the flute. Work on your flute, work on trying to get your stream of air to go perfectly fine, and then wavering. And do that, start your regular B flat scale, get up to the high B flat, then get up to the high E flat, then just get up as high as you can go and keep trying to do that vibrato. And once you get up to the second or third octave, try it on your piccolo, the first octave you did on your piccolo, the low B flat. I don't know why I just did the note, because the note is the same, higher or lower. Anyway, so you basically, like, you need a really good support system. You really need to practice, and you need to waver it and change the pace of air that's coming out your mouth. That's the best I can describe it, is you're changing the pace of air that comes out your mouth. That's literally what vibrato is. And that's literally all you're doing. So I hope this helped you. If that made any sense. If it doesn't, just comment below and I'll try to help answer any questions you guys do, or put it in my inbox. Drop a comment on my channel page, whatever. Just, I'm glad to help, and I really hope this helped, if any. So, yeah, love you all. To Leo.